2025 Portage Center RS. Control, exactness, and execution. Portage devotees, cheer. The exceedingly expected 2025 Portage Center RS is set to create a striking explanation with its striking plan, capable motor, and cutting-edge innovation. For those recognizable with the RS identification, you know it's synonymous with tall execution, and the 2025 version is no exemption. Here's everything you wish to know approximately this up-and-coming monster. A see into the heart of the Center RS. The 2025 Portage Center RS will likely come with a capable turbocharged motor. Based on Ford's later advancements, industry rumors propose a 2.3-liter EcoBoost motor that may produce over 350 drive. This level of control ensures that the Center RS precedes its bequest as one of the foremost exciting hot hatches on the showcase. Combined with an all-wheel drive AWD framework and a 6-speed manual transmission, this car will request the driving devotees who pine for control and deftness. With noteworthy increasing speed, the 2025 Center RS is anticipated to hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in beneath 4.5 seconds, making it an impressive competitor against other execution cars in its lesson. Plan that commands consideration. The outside of the 2025 Center RS takes after Ford's strong plan dialect. Anticipate sharp, forceful lines combined with streamlined upgrades. The wide position, energetic grille, and unmistakable RS badging will take off no question around this car's high-performance family. Key plan highlights will likely incorporate carbon fiber emphasizes for decreased weight and moved forward aesthetics. 19-inch combination wheels with low-profile tires for way better hold. A expansive raised spoiler to make strides downforce at tall speeds. Double debilitate tips coordinates into a smooth raised diffuser. Interior, the cabin will reflect the car's lively nature. Anticipate Recaro hustling seats, high-quality materials, and Ford's matchup for infotainment framework, guaranteeing a present-day, associated driving encounter. Progressed innovation and highlights. Portage is known for joining progressed innovation, and the 2025 Center RS will be no distinctive. Prepared with Ford's most recent driver help frameworks, anticipate highlights like versatile journey control, lane keeping help, and blind spot checking to be accessible, making the RS not fair quick, but too keen. The infotainment framework will include a 10-inch touchscreen, congruous with both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Audiophiles will appreciate the Blast Olufsen sound framework that comes standard in higher trims. Cost and accessibility. Presently, let's conversation numbers. The 2025 Portage Center RS is anticipated to be estimated competitively for an execution car in its fragment. Whereas Passage hasn't discharged official estimating points of interest, however, gauges propose the beginning cost will be around $45,000. In any case, with extra bundles and alternatives, counting execution updates, carbon fiber enumerating, and tech improvements, the cost may climb to the mid-$50,000 extend. Given the RS badge's ubiquity, early buyers ought to anticipate restricted accessibility, particularly in certain markets. Passage ordinarily produces these models in littler amounts to preserve eliteness, so those interested ought to be prepared to put their orders as before long as bookings open. Last considerations. The 2025 Portage Center RS proceeds to construct on its notoriety as one of the foremost energizing hot hatches accessible. With its powerful motor, progressive innovation, and notorious plan, it guarantees to offer driving devotees the idealized mix of speed and nimbleness. For those who pine for exciting driving involvement without compromising on ordinary ease of use, the Center RS remains a beat contender. Remain tuned for more upgrades as Portage discharges official points of interest closer to the dispatch date. The Portage Center RS has been a stalwart within the execution car world for decades, with a bequest that's difficult to coordinate. Its ubiquity can be credited to its extraordinary mix of control, dexterity, and ordinary drivability. What makes the Center RS genuinely extraordinary is its capacity to cater to both prepared devotees and newcomers alike. Over the long time, The Center RS has reliably pushed the boundaries of what's conceivable in a hot bring forth. With each era, Portage has overseen to extricate more control, make strides taken care of, and refine the in general driving encounter. It's no wonder that the Center RS has gotten to be a benchmark for other manufacturers to endeavor for. The Center RS includes a certain air almost it, a certain charm that's troublesome to put into words. Possibly it's the way it embraces a road, or the way the motor note resounds through the cabin. Anything it is, the Center RS encompasses a certain enchantment that sets it separated from other execution cars. In spite of its amazing accreditations, the Center RS faces hardened competition in the hatchback section. With newcomers just like the Hyundai i30N and the Volkswagen Golf R, the Center RS ought to remain ahead of the bend to stay important. So, what challenges is Portage confronting in keeping up the Center RS execution edge? Competition is furious, and producers are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's conceivable. The Center RS must not, as it were, keep pace with its rivals, but moreover improve and progress to remain at the beat. One of the greatest challenges Passage faces is adjusting control and proficiency. In recent years, there's been a move towards more ecologically inviting execution cars. The Center RS must adjust to these changing times, whereas still conveying the execution its fans anticipate. Typically no simple assignment, and Portage needs to get it fair right to maintain a strategic distance from distancing its steadfast client base. Another challenge the Center RS faces is the rise of electric and crossover execution cars. As governments around the world fix outflows controls, producers are constrained to adjust. The Center RS should remain pertinent in a world where conventional inside combustion motors are being staged out. Portage is additionally beneath weight to convey a car that's not, as it were, quick, but moreover comfortable and practical. The Center RS has to be an everyday driver that can handle the rigors of daily commuting while still conveying thrills on the ends of the week. This can be a sensitive adjusting act that requires cautious thought. Moreover, the Center RS has to remain ahead of the bend in terms of innovation. With headways in regions like autonomous driving and network, Portage ought to guarantee the Center RS remains significant in a quickly changing car scene. To create things more complicated, the Center RS should offer to a wide extent of clients. From track devotees to everyday drivers, the Center RS must be a jack of all trades that can cater to diverse driving styles and inclinations. In expansion, the Center RS faces weight to stay visually engaging. With its smooth plan and aggressive position, the Center RS should turn heads on the street, whereas still looking like a Passage. Producers like Volkswagen and Hyundai are pushing the boundaries of plan, and Portage must keep pace. The Center RS has to have a certain je sais quoi that sets it separated from its rivals. To remain competitive, the Center RS needs to offer something modern and energizing. This might be cutting-edge innovation, inventive design features, or blistering performance. Anything it is, the Center RS must wow potential clients and keep them coming back for more. Outwardly, the 2025 Center RS is anticipated to require prompts from its forerunner, with a more forceful front bumper and a re-examined raised diffuser. The car's position will be more extensive and lower, with bigger wheels and tires to fill out the curves. One of the foremost energizing advancements is the incorporation of progressed all-wheel drive innovation. This framework will permit the Center RS to put its control down more successfully, making it speedier and more dexterous than ever sometime recently. This has come about in a car that not as it were looks forceful, but moreover has the execution to back it up. The 2025 Center RS is forming up to be a really extraordinary car that will thrust the boundaries of what's conceivable in a hot bring forth. So, what sets the 2025 Passage Center RS separated from its forerunners and competitors? For starters, its rankling execution is unmatched within the hot bring forth fragment. The car's progressed all-wheel drive framework, torque vectoring, and versatile suspension make it in supreme mammoth on the street.